Hello world. So I did something completely different than anything I ever do. I don't really like change. But today I made probably one of the biggest changes of my life. I took a leave of absence for a year from my job. I'm a teacher. I teach 5th grade. Well, I taught 5th grade. I really didn't feel comfortable with the decisions that were being made for teachers during this pandemic. I know so many people have so many different views on what needs to happen, and I know there's no one way, right way, fits everybody's thoughts and opinions and life choices and lifestyles and yada yada yada. And I know that what I chose to do is definitely not something that everybody is able to do right now. Everybody's situation is different. It's not that I don't want to go back. I love my job. I love my students. I missed them terribly when a random Friday in the middle of March was the last day. I used to teach 3rd grade, and these kiddos that I had this year, actually, I had taught some of them in 3rd grade as well, so I had a bigger connection with them than, say, a class that you've only had for part of 180 days. I had some of these kiddos 180 days and then now another 120 days before they were just kind of ripped away from me forever. So that kind of gives you some backstory. I'm a teacher. I was a teacher. I'm not a teacher at the moment, and that's just a very weird thing to say because I didn't actually believe I would ever say that for a very long time. I took a leave of absence for the next school year. And I really hope that at the end of this year, a year from now, 365 days from now, that things look different. I hope going back into the classroom will be a thing. That there won't be this virtual, hybrid, whatever, distance learning thing. What am I going to do for the next year? I decided, my husband actually gave me this idea. I'm going to go through the motions of my everyday life and see where it takes me. Growing up, going to college, to grad school, got my master's degree, and went out to get a job, and I was employed. That was supposed to be the plan for like the next 20 or 30 years. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it for anybody that wants to listen to me talk about it. So, enough with that depressing stuff. I want to see what this year brings me. My plan is to explore new things, even as limited as it's going to be. I have nothing but free time ahead of me. What am I going to do with that? Ordinarily, my hobbies are reading, working out, running, going to Disney World, hanging out in my yard, working in my garden. I love to grow things. I grew up on a farm. It's kind of a thing. Hanging out with my cats, landscape my yard, organize my house. I've already kind of done most of that during quarantine, but I hope that you will join me on this adventure. I am looking forward to making these videos pretty frequently to keep the world up to date on my life and where I go on my year of leave. I am excited to try new things, learn new things, do new things. The sky's the limit. However, it's only to an extent because we are still technically in quarantine. So, follow me. Come on this adventure with me from a distance. Stay 6 feet away. Eero out.